from two different guilds. We are in the plaza. We're the Riff Plaza, not Riff Plaza. We have two plazas here, and this is where you come out is the pipe. This is where you're initially gonna.
Oh, you fell.
Don't do what I
Introduction
did.
to the pit.
There.
Don't do what I did.
Yeah.
I took my eyes off the prize. Watch out for these holes. I fell into these however many times. This floor does have a tendency to go shiny, as Nia mentioned the odd time. And this is the big pipe. Nia?
Hi, Mad Dog. How you doing?
Good.
And here's spinning. Tiny one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good to
so
see ya.
welcome to Riff.
Thank you.
We're at the start of Riff here. This is where you come out. You come out of the tunnel here, you come into the tunnel and then come out of the tunnel. Yeah,
that's where everybody.
Yeah.
If you come into the plazas, that's the portal you come through. You generate right about a quarter of the way up, and that's what you see is that red portal in a straight line.
Well,
and two helpers too. Eva is on the left side.
Yeah. If you're doing a tutorial, if you just came in, this is where you would do the tutorial, and you hold your A button down just like you're doing a walkie-talkie.
Which is a good thing. It makes it easier.
And one of the nice things about the help here is that they'll actually talk right back to you. So you ask it a question, and the AI will answer you. So if I say, for instance, "Hi, Ava, what's my next mission?"
She takes a moment. She has to think about it.
She does. And she may be focusing on you. So whoever she's focusing on, she will answer.
Yeah.
Hi,
I didn't
Ava.
see your words come
Next
up.
mission.
No. Sometimes that does happen if the words don't come up.
Hey, look up here. The leaderboard is now being
Congratulations, you've completed your mission. Well done on progressing through the challenges of Riff XR. Keep up the great work. If you ever need guidance, you know where to find me.
Perfect.
So if we have quite a few people that need some assistance, you can have talking to any AI, it just bypasses. It'll just say you, and you go to the next. You just say next mission brings you to another. It tells the AI.
Yes.
If you see the words underneath, it went through. If not, wait about 10-15 seconds. Try again. If you finished a mission, say next mission. Listen to them. And because it's very important what they say next, whether it's Eva, whether it's Shroud Veil, the higher.
That's right. Yeah. You can say completed mission or next mission. And that's a really quick way of getting what you want. Completed means that you've just done the mission and they'll tell you what you need to do next.
Yeah.
And that's for any of the AIs, the helpers that are around the game.
Yeah, that's just a general idea, roughly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you can't remember what the AI said about your mission, you would then go into your left Oculus menu, that's the indented button, and pull it up, and you see on the very bottom, there's this black bar with all these images on it. Go to the one that looks like a target, and it says mission, and it'll tell you right there what your mission is.
And once you fulfill it, and if you're not sure who it was, like let's say Peasant Cape, that's done. There is someone in Cybernex, if I'm not mistaken. It's a guy near the strip club with a big X. You take a left, go to the side. I don't know why it's hidden. I really don't know. You go to him, redeem it, and I don't know how many missions he has. That's an example for me.
Yeah, and we just call it the strip club because it has a great big pink X on it. I mean, pink like my avatar's pink X on this building, and so we just started calling it that. So that's just
It's where you go. It's where you go to strip furniture.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah.
That's why nobody's in there.
That's why nobody's in there. Nobody wants to redo furniture anymore.
Yeah.
Nope. The other thing I wanted to mention, what do you think, Nia, about, so this is, so we have the steps here. There's many levels people can go down. If you're bored, there's 4 constables, one over and they're each in the corners.
Let's get close to one. Let's get close to one.
Let's just go to this guy, for example. He's closest. I don't know. I rarely talk to these guys, if ever, to be honest.
Well, and as you can see, you can press and hold A to speak and let go and finish, just like a walkie-talkie. And Constable, what is there to know? I know it's a stupid question. He's not always looking at you, Finning. He doesn't
looking
care
at me,
about me.
Yeah. What can you tell me?
Maybe you missed it, but we had a little incident.
He's answering me.
Hello there, I'm Constable, your friendly security robot here in the Riff XR Plaza. I'm here to provide information and ensure everything runs smoothly. What would you like to know about Riff XR? Whether it's about maps, professions, loot, or social features, I'm here to help.
Thank you, Constable.
We should actually say, what is Riff?
You're welcome if you have any questions or need assistance.
Oops, I'm sorry, Constable, I interrupted
Enjoy your
him.
time in Riff XR.
I know.
That's a common question is, what is Riff XR? I think the thing is, the only way I interpret it personally is half social network. So it's a social network in itself, but it's also a game. Instead of a level-based system where Nia is at level 100, and it's a skill-based game. So in other words, if you push left and you click on, oh geez, where is it? Character. You click on professions. Here's a list of current professions. They will change in the future. Ice Mage is coming out down the road. I don't want to say because I have no clue when. When it comes out, we'll find out what the abilities are, because right now I don't know. Even though that I got the ice staff, it's limited to right now. But I do consider this half game, half social network, because you go in groups like TSM, UK Warriors, and right over here, me and myself and Finney were talking about it. This right here, if you get close enough, your name turns red, meaning this is a PvP ring. So right here, this is where they cut it off roughly. I think it's the yellow line. So anything goes in here. If you're a magician, any one of your spells, you cannot heal the other player. Right.
All right. So we're going to fight each other.
This is Finning and Nia. Fist fight.
I won! Yay!
I'm down.
Finning got boxed out.
Yeah.
As you can see, Nia is Master Striker, but still, you still take damage.
Oh, I'm actually not a Master Striker. I just knew how to box.
There you go.
Yeah. So
now, it's not that big for PvP. I don't know how many you
I may be gone, but I'm not down for good.
Yeah. So what happened to Finning just then was because he was dead, he ended up in the hospital. That's way back there.
Okay, let's go to the hospital and show them where the hospital is.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit of a walk, everyone, to go to from the hospital. If you have a good, then it won't take long. But self-explanatory. You'll be. We're gonna go through the front to show you where you end up if, say, you and your friends go pee. Where Finning unfortunately ended up was not in one of these chairs. We all like to think that'd be a good idea.
I went straight to emerge.
He went right in here, and unfortunately, you can hear the little beeping.
Yep.
You can actually hear the beeping of those. It's kind of creepy.
I know.
Unless you have your world down like I do, so I have it where I just hear just a little bit to know something's coming.
You may be here to heal yourself, but you can always heal yourself if you have a healing staff. You can heal yourself or somebody else.
Now that can shoot virus, but they can do some virus damage, but there are limitations.
That's true. That's true.
The limitation I'll show. This is Staff of Alicia. The only thing that Nia told me was Ken Alpha as well. He told me go to Rule of 2, and it does take some grinding to get one of these. Or can you bring out your Staff of the Healer, please? Or Finning's Healer Staff too. You get one of these, or you can get a Smuggler's Delight. You can get other things if you're on missions. Just keep an eye out. Just remember, if you have an R, when an enemy drops an R and it's something that you need, pick it up, because data is your money in this game. That's the in-game currency, and don't forget your items.
And it's also where you get your loot. Since we're back here, why don't we show them a board where we get the missions?
Sure. So we're going to show everyone, myself, Nia, all three of us are going to show you where the board is. So this is the mission board. It's behind the hospital. It's a weird location. Not sure why, but what we can do. So right here, you get. Now, from my point of view, you go in here. Now I got a mission I got to turn in, which is kill 30 Hellcats, complete. And it gives me X amount of tokens. You get daily tokens for taking out these missions if they have a little time, like a little clock on them. That means it's in progress. If there's no clock, you can do these as many times as you want, to my understanding. If that's false, please tell me. Dailies, I don't know if they change daily or if they say the same. That I'm not sure of. Weeklies?
The dailies, you can keep a daily for as long as you want, and finish it in the same day or the next day or the next day or the next day, and it'll just keep a record of it here for you until you're done.
Okay,
Same
that I didn't
weeklies.
know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now for a weekly, I got in progress. I took out Revo and Colossus. Now I need Nymph, which is basically one of the triplets, and Dragfang.
Actually, on Nymph, it's actually all three of the triplets, because I tried just killing Nymph and it didn't work. You have to do the whole triplets.
All right. And then for weeklies, you have more quests for anybody. If you like quests, and we have 2 boards in Riff XR, but maybe next time we'll show them the next. It's basically the same, just a different portal. I like this because you spawn in, you can just run to the back, redeem your missions. Freelancer will have a mission. I don't know if they still have it. It's called I Ain't Afraid No Bear. You kill 50 teddy bears. come back, go to Freelancer.
I've got that one.
Turn it in, and you get a fire staff. However, you don't have access to spells to clear that up. Let me say it again. Because you have a fire staff or an ice staff, I can have an ice staff, but the ice mage isn't out yet, so I don't have access to those spells. I can use the ice staff, but if Finn got if he got the fire staff and he doesn't have fire mage, then he needs virus 4. That's mandatory to open up novice fire mage.
That's right.
Yes.
Now I was told by, I think solely that I meet the criteria. I think it's going to be virus 4 for ice mage too. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, please tell me. And that's weekly board.
Yeah. We might want to mention, because you said there are 2 boards, that there are 2 Riff Plazas. We happen to be on the original one, which started on PC, and that started back in August of 2023. The one everybody spawns into now, for the most part, if they are not on a PC, is the Riff Plaza Quest.
And that's from what I understand. For what I understand, that's default, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
If you want to come here, go ahead.
The first sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it depends on if you're on PC, doesn't it, Finny?
Yeah, I always come into the first one. I come into here. Let me just go to it on the portals page. I come into Riff Plaza. The other one is called Riff Plaza Quest. So when I come into Riff Plaza. That's where I show up. So I have to use the portal to go to the next plaza if I want to go there. And usually a lot of the people that I play with are on that portal.
So I think what it is depending on your system, you go there by default.
Yeah,
and it's easy to do.
Yeah, because currently, right now, Finning is on a PC and I'm on a Quest 3 headset. But you really can't tell the difference from my point of view, I can't tell the difference from it.
Very little difference.
You would never notice if someone's on PC or Quest or what have you.
Yeah.
You just would never know.
Yeah, and there are people that also play this game PC VR.
That's right.
Yeah, that's part of the joy of it. So Riff XR is an MMORPG, which is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. I think I got it right.
That's right.
If not, I'm close.
Some of these areas do get busy, such as Ironhelm Rift. I've seen as many as 27 at one time.
Yes.
And if you do, here's a tip for newbies as well. If you do fall through a map, push your left menu button, go to settings. There's a tab. Click on experimental and click on respawn. That will put you in the map without having to go back and forth and create aggravation. But it does make things a lot better compared to just falling through a map.
Yeah, you don't lose anything, so it's nice.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, and as you've seen, dying is really fun in this game because you just kind of flop all over the place.
That's right.
But the game isn't just PvP; it's also PvE, player versus enemy.
Yeah, and there's lots of maps. There's PvP maps to no end. There's PvE maps. There's Hangout. Let's show them where the Game Master is for like if they want to do Game Master. The Game Master is basically if someone wants to tell a scary story, I'll show you where the portal is. This 20-sided die, if you're familiar
It's over here.
with Dungeons and Dragons, this is what you're looking for, a big 20-sided die. And this is the portal that goes into the Game Master. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We got everybody? All right. So down here, this is what it looks like. It may look a little creepy. Now that's Game Master. It's just anyone wondering, it's not a boss. He doesn't come up and mash you into the sidewalk. You can do any theme. And what I mean by that, you can actually ask him if you want to do, he'll ask you if you want to do sci-fi, fantasy, horror stories. So if you ever get bored, make one, and you can customize it to whatever your mind. I asked him about what crimes you can ask about, and he said anything that your mind can comprehend, he'll do the story. Make it as scary as you want if you're into that. And if you want to play detective, these are called campaigns. If you ask him to give me a campaign, he'll give you those campaigns. You have to be very specific what you want to do. So if you want to do detective, you say, Game Master, I would like to do detective campaign about a murder in a city. And then after that, he'll generate a scenario for you based on what you tell him. And this is a lot of room for Game Master. Minus the door. This is a lot of rooms. It's just a lot of rooms. If you have high enough, you can probably see the other floor. I think there's another floor. But basically, you can't go anywhere really. This is a temple. The Game Master is If you want to do a scary story by yourself, you can have a scary story with yourself and 9 other people max. So 10 people can participate.
Oh, that's just like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
And you can ask him stuff about, actually, now that you brought that up, he can actually do stuff related to D&D. Ask him about something D&D related for like a DLC or anything, and he'll bring it up. You ask him, he'll tell you. It's kind of scary, really. It's cool, but scary in the sense that he knows a lot. Someone asked about the Zodiac Killer, and believe it or not, he actually brought it up. He actually gave very intricate detail about him. Anything from the past. It's like talking to another person. It's kind of creepy, but just like another AI out there, press and hold A, you speak, let go and finish. There you go.
Yeah. Well, and you don't have to just do crimes or scary stuff, because you can do
fantasy,
fairies,
well, if that stuff interests you.
Yeah.
If that interests you for fantasy, go for it. Sci-fi like Star Wars. I don't know about Star Trek, to be honest. People would have to muck around with that and find out. I'm not sure. I was told Star Wars. Someone did one on Star Wars, and it did do it. So this is Game Master's Lair. Look for the 20-sided die in either plaza, and you will come on in and have fun.
Yeah, but we're going to have to, there's no portal. Oh, there is a portal to go back.
Yep, right here. So this is the portal to exit, and when you exit, there's a 20-sided die just behind it.
It doesn't take any amount of time.
Nope.
Into the tunnel.
And this is where we come into the tunnel. This is what you're going to look at, is a great big circular tube right up there. I don't know if they're going to finish that or if there's many floors going up. I have no clue. That'd be kind of cool if they did.
And we can give a quick example of some of the player versus enemy, because
Plaza, you're going to see some grass, roughly. Here's a creepy sign, Camp Crystal Lake. If you have high enough, you can go on those cabins. Watch out for zombies.
Oh no, I'm being killed. Help!
I'll save you.
Help me. You can have a lot of fun in here. Doesn't matter
You
what
really
your age.
can. No, and if someone is...
Watch that.
I think that's what they call the Ring of Fire, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was a Ring of Fire and some fire from him too.
Some fireballs from my fire staff.
So here, I'm going to do this guy. That is Ring of Fire. He just melts.
And this is a fireball. So it knocks off a few arms first.
It can. You can knock off the legs and they will crawl towards you slowly. If you see zombies crawling towards you, just take them out, or they're going to take you out.
Look what we got.
It's left.
Let's explain this.
Left a little loot bag for us.
That was owned by Finning.
Oh, no. Yeah, so Finning has, this is by Riff. If you see an R like this, there might be some loot like data, which is money.
And for me, it says press A. And so when I press A, it comes up with loot. So I get some data and I get a little M9 revolver with it too. So that's nice.
Yep. And when you get those, it can be a pain to pick up a lot of loot, but if someone else kills any zombies, any enemy, really, any enemy, then you can get those little fires. But always look down and see what it is. If it says press A, you own it. If it says owned by, put the person's name there, it's not yours. And they do it to prevent people from stealing rewards from other players. That's right. I like the system.
It is a good system. It's very good.
This one's here. It says
this one
from me
by Mad Dog. Yeah.
Now it says this is data, so you're going to have like a list depending on the enemies. These are simple enemies you can take out. You have higher enemies. It will show a lot more, such as bosses of Heroic Glitch, and the unknowns, first hand boss that they give you fairly good weapons and what have you. Bosses give you boss tokens.
You can get stuff like this off the big bosses.
Yes.
I think that's Revo, is it not?
Yeah, this one was from Revo. Oh, watch out for the hot dog. I think you got that one,
zombie. Yeah. Oh, I did. Yeah.
What's this one? Nice. This one's Mad Dog.
XP. Oh, and I got 50 XP. That's really nice.
This one over here is 50. It's spinning.
You can not only can you get loot, but you can also get XP to add towards your game in a few different places. So you get the XP, and it can go to different levels or different professions, and that's really nice.
And the good thing about this is for beginners. Don't go into game right off the bat. I would. Beginner, make sure you have a group with you, probably 4 to 6 people, just so this way if you have one expert with you, they can mow down some zombies so you don't get killed.
And give you some help while you're doing it. The game is the people in this game, compared to a lot of games, will stop and give you help almost all the time. That is a really nice thing to have.
Yes.
So somebody's trying to kill me. So I have a question for you. What is the
Sure.
UKW above your head?
UKW stands for UK Warriors, which is one of the guilds that I'm in. And yours is TSM, which stands
Which
for...
is the stoned monkey, and it's not what you think. It has to do with the reference to a monkey in a video game.
Which game, Nia?
Yeah.
Roughly.
Sail.
I never played
Sail.
Sail, but I've heard a lot about it, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now,
Okay, where are we moving to next?
Okay, so how about we show them some portals around the outside? We're going to show them like the interactive gallery in the sense of the portal where people can go. So we're gonna go from left all the way down to right. So over here we have right up here. This is the name of it. They don't want to put on a sign, which is good. Too long. Riff XR Gallery of Interactive Art. So I never really messed with it, but you can see art from other people. That's the portal to go into. That one is coming soon. That'll be, I think it'll be good. This portal over here, I'm not sure where this one goes, to be honest, but there's Cova Pizza.
Pizza and arcade.
This
Arcade's
one
not
goes
ready
to
yet, but it's
athlete.
coming.
This one goes to like the athlete lobby.
It does. It goes to the athletes lobby, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Now, the one we're going to show, this one, it says open house, the Oasis.
I don't think I've been in that one, so I don't know where it goes.
I'm not sure, to be honest. This one up here.
And we have to watch out for the
Now,
lasers here.
Watch out for the lasers, because in the Rift Plaza quest, you'll notice that
you see my health going down?
This is if you stand in there, and his health comes back. This right here, the red portal, isn't anything nefarious. This takes you to Club Metaverse. We'll show everyone the next time. But other than that, let's just get out away from the statue so they don't do the laughing noise. Now,
there's some more Oasis.
Again, same open house Oasis, yeah.
Yeah. Now, this one down
if you go downstairs,
that takes you to the Swordsman Dojo.
The Sword Dojo.
Yeah, the Sword Dojo.
There's a portal behind here, too.
Really? I didn't know that.
You didn't know? No. It goes to the Striker Gym.
Okay, that's new. So Nia just showed something I didn't even know, everyone. So right here, this goes to the Striker Gym. It can save a lot of clicks on the controllers too. Now here, we're coming out. Now right here, I'm trying to. No, sorry, that's a gun club. I'm not sure. What else
I don't think there's one right here.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think the next one is
I think this is the PvP arena, if I'm not mistaken, because
it is. It's the big PvP arena. There's a small one here, and this is a really big one. This is for large tournaments.
Yeah,
you can hear them in
there. That's actually yeah. And the other thing you can do if you want to see a hotel, Arcadia Hotel, if you get a mission that says Miami Hotel, what it means is Arcadia Hotel S. I found that out the hard way. So,
yeah, there's two Arcadias.
Yes. Yeah, but it says Miami Hotel, so it's they kind of messed up the lettering. But you can walk in these places like a theater. You can just walk in, but that's it. It's just for and it's
Are
a
you
small
okay to follow us around for a while? It's your name that's going to bother them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I appreciate it.
So back here and then back behind the hospital is your
There's also another one, I think, back here too, isn't there?
Really?
Yeah, there's another portal here.
Portal that goes into the, and this goes into this large. It's like a Mario game, like Donkey Kong or something.
Yeah, I haven't gone in there.
I haven't been in there yet. I'm just waiting, but I will.
You know what?
And then this is the back way if you want to come in and kill some zombies.
That's right. Yeah.
This goes to Deadwave.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I didn't even know there was a portal like this. Okay, so everyone, I didn't even know there was a portal for Deadwave. I was always told just look on your risk, go to portals. If you want to go for Deadwave, come to the back, over the fence. If you can't go over the fence,
it'll take you right into Deadwave here. Yeah.
And Deadwave has a lot of zombies. If you're just beginning, I would start out there to go on in there, take out some zombies.
Yep, zombies are one of the easiest things to get XP from.
They give you only 10 because it's easy. The harder the kill for the enemies, they will give you more. So the harder the enemies, the more XP. Hellcats are the worst. If you can farm
Hellcats give you 400 XP.
Well, if you're weak, you're just wasting your time. But if you know what you're doing for farming them, then you're good.
Or you have somebody help you. That's the thing about this game that's the thing about this game is it's set up so you can do solo or you can also ask for help. Like the
Yeah.
big bosses, there are a few people that can do them solo, but for the most part, you go in as a group.
Go in as a group because that's the best bet. If you're
I
just
think we lost
starting out, I think he must have crashed.
Or
But
he went through the portal.
I do want to ask you, what other stuff do you see that we showed them for the portals, the hospital, the game master?
Yeah, I think this is a good start, and that this would be a great time to end it, except for Finning's not here. Now, we kind of touched on the guilds that Finning is in the UKW and I'm in the TSM. Oh, there he is. He's back. But what a guild is people that are like-minded and have a lot of fun together, and they get together and say, okay, we're going to do some of this stuff together as a guild, or we're going to help each other as a guild. And it doesn't mean that you can only play with the guild, because we don't do that. Well, I mean, like, we've got Finning here.
No, Finning can go over and kill zombies on his own, for example, and if someone calls him up and asks, do you want to take on Colossus or Vorak, just for an example? They're the smaller enemies.
I can play with anybody at any time.
Yeah.
Yes, and the same with TSM, that we can play with anybody at any time. But also, we don't want to make it think like you have to be in a guild to get help, because that's not true at all.
No.
And
we formed our guild because we realized that when people came in and they were new and they wanted to get upgraded fast, that we'd have that ability. And we were playing in other games, and when we came here, more members of our guild came in. And so we created the guild again, same guild, in order to help people in our guild get faster going. And we do the same with anybody that's new. They don't have to join the guild for it, but it's what we made it for. Yeah.
Yeah. The Stoned Monkey started differently. It was actually a call of people that played in Sail and Dungeons of Eternity, and mostly Sail at when it first started. But an Oculus call can only get to 25 people. And so it was like we had a waiting list of people to get in. And then when we came into Riff, when Delisa came in first, even though I'm a founder, I came in way at the beginning, but I didn't play for a very long time. And Delisa came in. We call ourselves her and I are the mistresses of our guild. That way we don't have to fight over the queen title. But so we already had this big group of people that came and played in Riff with us, and we became a guild that way, and then we've added to them since that time. So we already had a huge group of people.
Nice.
All right. So in conclusion, we showed everyone potential portals. We didn't show them how to use portals, but we showed them where the missions were, character-wise. So this is the end of the stream. I want to thank everybody for participating today. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.